Good morning ladies and gentlemen, I wish you selamat pagi dan selamat datang di Bandung. It is our common greeting to greet you a good morning and welcome to Bandung. Okay, so first of all, I'd like to introduce myself first. My name is Gita Mariani, but you can call me Gita or Tata or anything you're comfortable with, I'm okay. I got this name from my father. He said Gita means comforter. And I was born in Bandung at 27 March 1999. So basically I live in Bandung since I was born. So I think I know mostly about Bandung, and I will be your tour guide for the next 7 days in Bandung. If you have any question about this trip, you can ask me everything. I will explain to you. Okay. First, I will explain about Bandung in brief. Bandung, or also spelled as Bandung, situated in the interior of Java on the northern edge of a plateau nearly 400 feet above sea level. The city, founded in 1910 by the Dutch, has a mild and pleasant climate, beautiful mountainous scenery surround it with rice fields, waterfalls, and elevation rising to nearly 750 feet. Bandung is the center of Sundanese cultural life. The Sundanese, who compose the largest segment of West Java's population, differ significantly in custom and language from their Javanese neighbors to the east. In Bandung, Sundanese literature, dance, song, and the theater are preserved, studied, and renewed. When you're walking around in Bandung, you will probably notice the melodic, wailing way in which people speak that sounds very different from Bahasa Indonesia or Japanese. Sundanese language, known as Bahasa Sunda, is a hierarchical dialect. Some Sundanese words you will come across are, for example, punten. Punten, this is a polite greeting to excuse yourself when you walk past, followed by mangga to reply by way of saying go ahead. Kumaha damang means how are you, and nuhun is thank you. All in all, Sundanese language and tones may at first seem incomprehensible and indeed very different from Bahasa Indonesia. Yeah, it's a bit difficult, but and now I will tell you about Indonesian also. Indonesia, country located off the coast of mainland Southeast Asia in the Indian and Pacific Ocean. Its island can be grouped into the Greater Sunda Island of Sumatra or Sumatra, Java or Jawa, the southern extent of Borneo or Kalimantan, and Celebes or Sulawesi, the lesser Sunda Island or Nusa Tenggara of Bali, and a chain of islands that run eastward through Timur, the Moluccas or Maluku, between Celebes and the island of New Guinea, and the western extent of the New Guinea, generally known as Papua, and the capital Jakarta is located near the northwest coast of Java. In the early 21st century, Indonesia was the most populous country in Southeast Asia and the fourth most populous in the world. That's so much. What about our principle? We have Pancasila. In English is 5 principles, the Indonesian state philosophy, formulated by leader Soekarno. It was first articulated in June 1945, and this was sponsored by Japanese during their World War II, and the 5 principle has become the blueprint of Indonesian nation. It was the belief in one God, just and civil humanity, Indonesian unity, democracy under the wise guidance of representative consultation, and social justice for all the people of Indonesia. And that's all long short story about Bandung and Indonesia. Now I will tell you guys the schedule for today's tour. For our first day, we will go to Lembang. Lembang was located north of the magnificent city of Bandung. Lembang is a perfect getaway destination for nature lovers from the hustle and bustle of a city. Lembang Highland is a best old with picturesque scenery, scenic tea plantation, and a nice change of cold weather from humid heat in the city. It takes only about 30 minutes to reach Lembang from the very heat of Bandung. Okay, so our first destination in Lembang is Floating Market. It is a colorful and vibrant leisure park which sells various cuisine on boats like floating, and then visit the Habit House in farmhouse and go horseback riding in the range. Because we're getting closer to Lembang, I will end my story here. If you have any question, just ask me. You can enjoy the view of Lembang now. So thank you.